The A's have finally won a game. Their 6-game losing streak is now over as they beat the Los Angeles Dodgers today in a comeback fashion in extra innings. An epic way to win, right? And it was just a great performance compared to the last ones. The pitching got a lot better. The hitting got a lot better. And we saw some more action than usual. So I'm really happy the A's won. So let's get into this. So the Dodgers took the lead in the top of the first with an A.J. Pollock RBI single. And like I said, the A's did come back. They were losing for most of this game. It was an A.J. Pollock single off Jesus Luzardo, and Chris Taylor scored. It was a pretty decent way to score. He ran all the way from second and scored pretty nicely. However, the A's did tie it up in the bottom of the fourth. Ramon Laureano, who has been base running really well lately, scored on a wild pitch. He stole 2 bases and then scored on the wild pitch after getting walked. However, on a fielder's choice, on a bunt actually, Max Muncy scored, which put the Dodgers up 2-1. And it was still a pretty decent play defensively for the A's, but they still scored, which put the Dodgers up 2-1. And for the first time this year, and it looks like he's finally coming out of a little bit of a slump, Matt Chapman had a homer for the first time all year in the 7th inning, which cut the Dodgers lead in half, which made it 3-2. And it was off Trevor Bauer, who was, a Cy Young winner last year. So I think it's really, really nice that he got that. He obviously has been struggling, like I said. But yeah, Elvis Andrus, who also has been kind of struggling, he also got he tied the game up in the bottom of the ninth with a game-tying sacrifice fly. And that was off Kenley Jansen. And Jansen struggled quite a bit. But it was really nice to score and tie that one up, and knowing that we have that security. And Chapman scored to tie it up, and he was actually he got another hit as well. And then Mitch Moreland, who is new to the A's, walks it off. And obviously there's a new rule where they put a runner on second in extra innings, but the Dodgers did not end up doing anything. The Dodgers had a very poor 10th inning where they didn't even advance the runner on second. But Mitch Moreland advances Mark Canha on a really nice hit into the outfield, and there was no way the Dodgers were going to get it. The A's won in extra innings 4-3 in the bottom of the 10th inning. And it's awesome because we were obviously on a 6-game losing streak. Our pitching was struggling, but today, Luzardo did allow 2 runs, but he still had 6 strikeouts, and on the Dodgers, that's pretty good. He pitched 5.1 innings. He had 5 hits around, and he walked 4. Kolarek actually pitched decently, and he's obviously been struggling too. But Petit had a really nice inning to make sure the Dodgers did not score with that runner on second. So the A's are going to go on a road trip now to Houston, starting in Houston at least. They're going to play the Astros for a 3-game series again. When I hope it goes better than it did. I think this win will boost our confidence a lot more. Judging that we did beat the World Series champs today, so that's a good feeling. And after a 6-game losing streak, finally winning one is definitely also a great feeling. Because we were really struggling. I think it's kind of obvious. We were really struggling those first 6 games. And there were times in this game where we were struggling. Trevor Bauer, despite allowing 2 runs, also had a really good game pitching. It was a good pitching matchup. He had 10 strikeouts and only allowed 3 hits, but he did allow 2 runs in about 6.2 innings. But yeah, player of the game would have to be Matt Chapman. He got that home run. But I think an honorable mention would be Mitch Moreland because he ultimately won the game for us. But Matt Chapman got a home run, and he also had a really nice hit in the 9th. And he eventually was the tying run. So I'm really happy we won this. We needed this, definitely. So now we move to 1-6, which is better than 0-7. So, we'll take what we can get here. Dodgers moved to 5-2. Like I said, we'll be on the road for a bit, starting next game. And yeah, so the A's win. Let me know your thoughts. And that's all. Go A's, guys.